Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth. What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish, and today I wanted to talk about why I stopped the $500 account challenge. I know the videos were getting a ton of steam, and everybody in the Discord was getting excited, and people were like, "Yo, like this dude really is the best options trader of all time." And I still think I'm the best options trader of all time. I've been studying this stuff for years. I know all the numbers in my head. I know the Black-Scholes model. I know the Greeks. I know how to explain it to people who've never traded options before. I've created $100,000 traders, people who trade who make 100,000 in a week, people who make 10K, 20K in a week now. I've made 30K in a week. I've turned $500 to $7,000 in 4 days. You just go to the $500 series, and then I made stupid trades, and it went down to a K, and then went right back to 7,000. And let me talk about the reason I stopped the $500 account challenge, and the reason I'm going to start it back up and do it every single day. And this time I'll stick through it. Okay, I'll stick through it. But basically, if you don't know the difference between a cash account and a margin account, in order to have unlimited day trades, you need to be over 25K. So that's what I'm typically trading now. Back in the day when I didn't have 25K to put into trading, or I didn't have 25K made from trading, I would trade using a cash account so I can have an unlimited amount of trades. But essentially, the reason that I do a lot of this mindset and body gain videos, and I call myself Fit to Flourish, is because I want to be fit spiritually, physically, mentally, financially. So I am fit spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, right? And trading is really a big mental game. So it's 10% strategy and then 90% mental. It's literally you versus you, okay? And I really appreciated all the support and everyone like watching those videos. Those videos have like the most views, I think, on my channel of like any series of videos. I do a lot of different videos, mindset, like I said, mindset. I talk about like the car that I got from trading. I talk about different things, but and I even teach on there, but nobody cares about like learning. People just want to see money, all right? So that's why those videos are going kind of crazy. But anyways, people were seeing me trade live in the Discord every single day. And then people started joining the Discord just to see the live trades because they're like, "Oh, I don't believe that." And then they were like, "Oh shit, I just took the same trade. I just made like $2,000. I'm like, yeah, it's not hard. Okay. But what happened? Why did I stop? Okay. And that's what I want to explain in this video. So the reason I got started in the first place is because I have friends who are like, and people in the Discord even, who are like, "Hey man, I don't know if this is possible. Like everything that you're teaching is really great. I'm seeing these people make a lot of money, but they have a lot of money, and you have a lot of money." I'm like, "I don't have a lot of money." They're like, "Bro, you make 6 figures a year, and you've been trading for a long time." I was like, all right. So I guess it does seem a little impossible, right? When it seems a little impossible. It seems very overwhelming when you first get started trading and you have like $5 in your account. And then you always hear people say like, "Oh, well, if you only have like $5 in your account, you can't trade." And like these people on YouTube like, "Oh, you can't do it." And that's why it's really just all about your mindset. If you think you can't do something, then you won't be able to do something. It's very possible. There's people who have done it. You've seen me do 500 to 7K multiple times. And then the person who really inspired me to do this in real life was Price Action Jackson in our group. He first started trading when I was like been trading. He came into our group and I taught him options. And literally the first week I taught him options, he's been trading for a while, but he never traded options. The first week he took 500 to 10K in 4 days. And I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I was like, "Yo, what just happened?" Because I was used to making like, I could make that 10K, right? But I needed to use $10,000 to make $10,000. Like I was like over leveraging. And he really inspired me. I was like, "Dang, he was like, yeah, I'm literally just doing what you told me to do." And then that's where I realized, I was like, "Yo, this is a mindset thing." I gave him the confidence to be able to trade and do that. And I just wasn't confident in myself. And I was like, "Yo, what's going on here?" So the reason I did stop trading that $500 account challenge is because in the beginning, I started it because, okay, I wanted to show people that it can be done. And at that time, I was in a place mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, well, obviously financially, but I was in a place mentally where I was like, I'm super confident because of who I am and who I am being. And because I'm being this version of myself, a high version of myself, I was doing all of the habits that highest version would do. So every day I was going to the gym. I was like meditating. I was being consistent with my trades. and I had made quite a bit of money trading at the beginning of the year. Because I was doing all these things, I was very locked in, very locked in. I just bought my my Corvette because I was doing really good trading. I just bought my C8 Corvette, all black, and I was feeling good, right? I was in this place, right? And then once I started the account challenge, the person I was being, I stopped being that person. So initially, when you stop being that person, then you're going to stop doing the things that got you to where you were, right? And you're going to revert back to a lower version of yourself. So I was doing the account challenge. It was going well. And then I just stopped the habits that got me there, which is number one, red flag, right? Stop the habits, but I was still doing good. And then you would see me kind of crash out. I showed the videos like, oh, like I just chose a random trade because my ego was so big. And I was like, I don't need to continue to do the things I was doing. My ego got pretty big. And then I started taking these bad trades, and the account went from 7K to 3K. And I was like, oh man, it went to 3K, but I didn't care, right? I didn't care. I was like, oh, this is just little money. Okay, whatever. Right. And then I took it back to 7K. And then I started to doubt myself. I started to feel like, dang, am I really the best options trader ever? Am I really good? Did I really take this? And then I started doubting, like, I was like, did I even take this 500 to 7K? Did I really do that? And it started messing with me, like, mentally really bad. And then I got stuck at that 7K number, right? And then, like, the next day I would go down to 5K. Then I brought it back to 7K. Then I went down to 5K. Then I went back to 7. It was just back and forth. And I was in this place mentally that was so unhealthy. I was just like, I don't know anymore. I was like, I just don't know. So I literally just stopped the challenge. Okay. And the reason that I couldn't get past that 7K marker is because I stopped doing the things that got me to that place. That got me to that place of confidence where I said, oh, dude, I'll take that 5. So then I was like, I'll never do a $500 challenge again. It messed me up. I was like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could ever do this. And I just kept repeating that thought. I don't think. And that thought just kept repeating in my head. And once you loop something in your mind, it becomes reality. Okay. Especially if you believe it. But you could loop some things like, oh, I have $1 million, and it won't become your reality if you don't believe it. Right. But then I started to believe, like, no, you can't do that $500 account challenge. I was like, oh, shoot. So it really messed me up mentally. But it was definitely something that I did want to go through because I do want to become stronger mentally, right? So I feel like it was a very good experience to have. And some people might be like, oh, well, like, oh, that sucks, man. It messed you up. But guess what? Like, that's what we're here for. Life is all about growth. And I think I'm going to do that $500 account challenge again because there are some people joining the group who I want to show, hey, you can take this small amount to a larger amount. And it's not possible it's possible, but it's not highly probable for someone who is really new to trading if you don't have guidance, okay? Because I was guiding people who really never traded before, and they were going up with me, right? Not as quickly as I was. I think I went up probably the quickest just because of my experience, and I know all the numbers. I know what options to select, and I know what stocks to look at. I know what patterns to look at. Mentally, I was there. So going to be starting up the $500 account challenge again. I'm going to start this week. I'm not really going to announce it in any groups or anything, but I am going to be just making videos showing the account from 500 all the way on up. And the one thing in terms of strategy that I'm going to be changing a little bit is last time was we were doing a lot where I was doing a lot more volatile plays, so a lot more risky plays, which is good at first. Like, it's fine because I knew that the setups were there and that those stocks would go. So we're trading a lot of IWM 0-day to expiration contracts, which is very risky. A lot of SPY 0-day to expiration contracts, which is also very risky. But this time I'm going to be managing the risk a little bit more. And I'm going to be continuing to perform and do the habits that got me to where I am. So right now I'm on this, I'm cutting right now in terms of like physique, hitting the gym every day, meditating every day. And just, it's all about the consistency, being the person who does the thing, being the person who takes that 500 to a milli vanilli. Okay. And I know a lot of you guys really, really enjoyed those videos because it gave you hope. It was inspiring. And I explained like why I'm getting into these trades and stuff. So I'm going to start that series back up, and the series is still on the YouTube, so you can still see it there, but I'm going to go back into that. and take it up. So join me on that journey. And again, you want to make sure that you're there mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, because when it comes to trading, it's not just like, oh, this strategy works. Like, oh, this strategy works. It's every strategy works, which is why there's so many strategies. People are like, what strategy do you use? It doesn't matter, bro. Like, what resonates with you? Okay, it's going to be dependent on, like, have you even seen other strategies? Have you tried them? Have you studied them? Because they're all going to work. Like, a lot of things are like 50-50. And then there are some strategies, like the ones I use is like I use 920 crossovers with volume RSI and like momentum. And I also use supply and demand. But really you want to just kind of mitigate your risk. Okay, so mitigate your risk and understand your risk to reward. And really, you can't do that if you're not mentally there. Okay, you can't even see like what your risk is. You can't see the charts if you're not mentally there. All right, but anyway, it's going to be starting up this series again. But I just wanted to kind of explain, hey, why did you stop that $500 challenge, bro? That thing was pretty cool. Mentally, it messed me up. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put a bunch of money back into. So I just put a bunch of money back into my account, and then like I was stuck at 5K. So like in my head, I was like, all right, I lost 2K. So I was like, all right, let me just put a bunch of money into this trade and get that 2K back. And I got the 2K back in my head. It was stupid. So I started trading with just big size again. But anyways, going to get back to it. $500 account challenge. Come in and you will see the pretty much astonishing results and what you can actually do if you know how to trade. And if you want to join a free 3-day trial in the bio below, we are doing our classes this week. We've been doing classes for a while, basically teaching everyone how to trade options, stocks, what is a stock, strategies, mindset, all that good stuff. So it's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish, back with the $500 account challenge, and I'm outie.